Who would have expected this? Warcraft 1 and 2 Remastered and Warcraft III Reforged are coming to Xbox PC Game Pass, allowing even more people to discover or re-experience these amazing games that have entertained so many over the last 3 decades. RTS games offer something for everyone. Players experience rich campaigns, travel to various now renowned and legendary locations, and mission completions often get rewarded with immersive cinematics. The events that transpired with Arthas in Stratholme remain some of the most powerfully emotional moments of Warcraft 3's story, and indeed one of gaming's most iconic moments to date. So if you're looking to reconnect with games you've loved before, or you're new to trying them out, now is the perfect time.